warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Director, Mr. Habib Cahyono, MPD, and my beloved friend. First, thank you for coming to this presentation. And let me introduce myself. My name is Adinda Auliya. Today, I will present my opinion about educational profession. Okay? There are 4 teacher competencies according to law number 14 of 2005. Okay, the first, pedagogic competence, personality competence, social competence, and then professional competence. Then an explanation of the 4, namely first, pedagogic is teacher ability to manage student learning. The second, personality competence is personal abilities that reflect a steady, stable nature-wise and authoritative personality serve as examples for students and are novel in nature. Next, social competence is the ability of teacher as part of the community to communicate and associate effectively with students, fellow education workers, parents or guardians of students, and the surrounding community. Okay, next. The last, professional competence, ability or skills that must be possessed so that the tasks of the school can be completed properly. Okay, next, teacher teaching skills. There are 9 teacher learning skills. The first, the skills of opening and closing lesson. The activity of teacher in learning activities to grade student attention control on what to learn. The second, the skills of explaining, the skills of presenting information or listen, systematically organized to indicate a relationship between a part and another part. Next. 3. Questioning skills. Questioning skills are distinguished from basic questioning skills and advanced questioning skills. The 4. Reinforcement skills. Any form of teacher response that is part of teacher's behavior modification effort to a student's behavior. Provide students with information or feedback on their acting or response to a teacher's stimulus as an impulse or correction. 5. Skills using learning media. Learning media are the means of learning used as intermediaries in the learning process to enhance the effectiveness and efficiency of achieving learning objectives. And 6. Skills with small group discussion. Skill with students to carry out small group discussion effectively. And 7. Class management skills. Teacher skills create and maintain optimal learning conditions and restore in the event of disruption in the teaching process. 8. Variety skills. Variations in teaching activities are changed in activities aimed at improving students' motivation and boredom. 9. Individual and small group teaching skills. Components of individual and small group teaching skills are planning and conducting learning, organizing skills, personal approach skills, and grading skills. Okay, next, Indonesia teaches code ethics. With the first, devoted teacher grades students to form complete Indonesian people who have the spirit of Pancasila. Teacher have and carry out professional honestly. Then, the teacher tries to obtain information about students as material of carrying out coaching guidance. The teacher creates the best school environment that support the success of teaching and learning process. And 5. The teacher maintains good relations with friends, parents, and the surrounding community to foster work and a sense of shared responsibility of education. And 6. Teachers personally and jointly develop and improve the quality and dignity of their professions. And seven, the teacher maintains a close relationship, family spirit, and social loyalty. Okay, the last eight, teachers simultaneously maintain and improve the quality of the PGRE organizations as a means of struggle and devotion. And nine, the last one, teacher implement all government policies in the education sector. Okay, and then I will present curriculum and teaching learning process. First, explain the definition of teaching and learning process based on UU number 20 2003. The process of interaction of learners with education and learning, research in learning environment. Next, explain the definition of teaching and learning process according to the expert. First, Gagsney and Brooks. Learning is a system made at helping students' learning process, which contains a series of events designed to influence and support the internal learnings of students. And second, Sugandi, 2004. External learning comes from a teacher called teaching. In external learning, the principle observed learning will become principles of learning. The last, Omar Hamalik. Learning is an organized combination of all human elements, equipment, facilities, procedures that influence each other in achieve the goals of learning. Next, mention and explain the characteristic of teaching and learning process. The first, learning is done systematically and planned. Second, learning can foster students' attention and motivation in learning. 3. Learning can create a safe and enjoyable learning environment for students. 4. Learning can use appropriate and interesting learning aids. Okay, the last one. Explain the definition of approach, method, strategy, and technique of teaching and learning. Approach is a point of view of the learning process, which it embraces, implies, reinforce, and track learning method with a particular theoretical scopes. And second, method method is the way we teach, while the learning model is a series of our elements starting from a process, strategies, methods, techniques, and learning tactics. And then strategy is a learning activity that teacher and students must work in order for learning goals to be achieved effectively and efficiently. The last, techniques that can be interpreted as way in which a specific method is implemented. Okay, that's all my presentation and I'm sorry for my mistake. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.